Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing a review on the new V-19 Torrent starfighter. I was very excited to build this with you guys on livestream and just wanted to go over a couple more of my thoughts as well as just a review of the entire set and minifigures. So without further ado, let's get started with just the box here. On the box itself, we just have it stating the normal 567 Lego pieces, along with our 3 minifigures, and of course the set itself. Very love this little action shot here showcasing Obi-Wan Kenobi in his clone armor, an updated Asajj Ventress, and of course this new and improved clone pilot. Very love the new helmet design, and this setup here really is nice. First up, we do have Obi-Wan Kenobi with the clone armor. Absolutely love the attention to detail here with the little gap with his armor. Of course, the Jedi symbol. And I love that it's not mirrored on the same side, like it actually is different. Of course, the legs, wish it was like that dual molded or cloth, but you know, not bad overall. The back printing is so great. Absolutely love it. As well as getting a new and updated head and face for him. Of course, double-sided head there for the angry face. But going to keep it on that nicer side. Overall, I do think he's a great minifigure. And absolutely love the way he came out with this set. Moving on to Asajj Ventress. With the Asajj Ventress here, I very much love that they returned these curved hilts. They just, of course, bring this character all together. A little disappointed with, again, her legs. I feel like they could have done the printing all the way around. But, of course, Lego, not custom here. That are just giving her dual molded legs to match it up. Or giving her the, like a cloth waist cape or something. Like she had in the, I believe it was the original clone gunship. But very well designed minifigure. Of course, having the printing on the head on both front and back is great. The back printing is actually really good. It is a slight mismatch between the arms and the back, but that's not too bad. But of course, this minifigure is very good. Very excited to have her finally, because I was unable to get the original or the Clone Wars gunship. Alright, moving on to the Clone Pilot. Probably one of the most anticipated figures for this set. And then last but certainly not least is this new updated Clone Pilot. Very love the printing on here. Unfortunately, it is a little different than the box art, where the visor itself here does not extend all the way out. But can't really complain with this pilot helmet because it is so good. Very much love it. It is actually extremely close to like custom helmets that you would see nowadays. So for example, I have a custom helmet here from AV Figures. And this would be a pilot helmet, by the way. But the only thing really missing is like this little back detail here. But otherwise, is like extremely close nowadays to this custom helmet. But getting back to the minifigure, love his design. Of course, wish we had him in more sets besides just this one here. But hopefully moving forward, we will get more figures like him. And he's just so good and very nice looking. Sorry, I just got lost staring at it. Moving on, we're going to get started with the build. Before we get started with the build here real quick, the instructions are actually very good, clear with most of the steps. There was just a couple parts where it felt like you had more pieces than what you should. But this only had, let me check and double check real quick, about 152 pages total. But yeah, they were very good, easy to follow. Kind of daunting at first with it being a little thicker than what I thought. But anyways, getting onto this build, I do feel it is very good for what it is. Of course, mild gripes and complaints most people have is like it's too small compared to the old one, which in actuality the old one is very oversized versus this right here, which is actually very close to minifigure scale, which bringing in our pilot here, I mean, this is probably very close to what you'd see in universe for this. Not too big. Anyways, though, moving on to like some of the fun mechanisms. Folding the wings down here. Oop. Hard to catch this all on camera here, but it's very nice actually. Only real complaint is the little mechanism down here is just a simple connection there, and you have to really push it sometimes to get it sticking in. But it's very good, fun to like swoosh around. I unfortunately never owned the original one, so getting this one nowadays is so good and very nice. But sitting your pilot down in here is very simple versus like my custom Special Forces First Order TIE Fighter. Can be a little tricky. But you just simply place your minifigure in, and he rests in there the entire time. He is a little loose, but I think that's just, I didn't place him in there well enough. But you do get 2 stud shooters. Of course, you know, people always complain stud shooters being in the set. They're fine. Of course, if you want to modify it to remove them, you just simply take them out, move the cannons here over one, and it works perfectly fine. Engines stick out quite a bit, but that's also very in-universe accurate representation. I do wish the wings folded out together instead of like that happening, pulling them out one at a time. But hey, I mean, that's actually the first time I've done that where it's stuck there. But all in all, I do feel like this is a very good set. Is it a tad overpriced? Obviously, a lot of the sets in this wave are overpriced, but this one feels a little bit more worth it for your money. Again, it is still overpriced. If you can find it on sale for Black Friday or something, definitely go. Oopsie, here my phone ran out of space at the most inconvenient moment. But overall, I do think this set is not that bad. It is a fun build. And of course, this solid piece. This is all one solid piece. Anyways, I do think it's a great build. Fun, especially if you want to build this with your family. So for example, like naturally I build with my kids most of the times. But this is a great set. I probably would want to get like maybe 1 or 2 more to have like a little flying squadron. But all in all, I do think it's a great set and is worth your money if you can find it on sale. Of course, below like $50. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.